Dinam. So I want to share with you a very basic tutorial because I could see that some people had issues with some basic steps. So actually, I will start from the beginning. So you go to photopea.com and this will be basic tutorial. So I have sent you, if you're part of the team, a template. So you have to click on open from computer and then select the file because I cannot just show you my computer. I will not share exactly what is inside of my computer, but you just open the file that you have received from me. So it gives a beautiful error, which is not funny actually. um, yeah, it's showing something. I don't know what it means exactly. Let me just restart the screen. So sorry, my screen was not even sharing. Okay, it was showing some error. So I'll just open the file again from my computer. Okay, now it has opened. So okay, resume. Okay, now it has opened. So yes, you have seen how to open a file. That's the first step. And so the second step will be changing, for example, if you want to make a cutout of a picture, I will just show you. It's very simple process. You go to File, Open, and then, okay, so let me pause my screen so you can see what's in my laptop. Um, okay, so now you're going to make a cut out of this picture, which is a nice picture, right? I mean, this picture is not perfect. Oh, sorry, I was not sharing my screen. Okay, this picture is not perfect. It should be a full body picture. But yeah, I will just show this as an example. So the first step is actually removing the text because you don't need a text because otherwise the AI will get confused what is what. And then you go to select and then you remove the background. Then you have remove the background. It's so easy and simple. And then once you have this picture, you go to right click or actually central copy and then go on the picture itself, central paste, allow. And now it created a new layer with this picture. And then you can move it by clicking on this button and on the layer. If you want to change anything, you always remove, always make sure you select the layer. And sometimes it'll automatically select something that you have to put off. If it's selected automatically, sometimes you want to select something, but it's selecting something else. So that's the reason why it's showing like that. So then you make it bigger, edit, please transform, and you can make it bigger. And then what you do, if you have a big picture, it's fine. But here in this smaller picture, and to make it more transparent, you just use the things that are required. Then you see the blending mode is turned on. Now, that's just how you do it. Basically, and you can remove the background picture. But usually we don't use this kind of cutout. Actually, we can because I'm seeing this is not looking too bad. But then you have to put some kind of glow in the back, some kind of color. So you'll make a new layer. Then you add some color to it and see how it looks. Some preferably some white or something like that. But in order to make it nice and round, you make the flow less pasty, less, so it becomes like more like, yeah, it looks not bad. It just needs to be looking more refined. I mean, this doesn't look amazing, but this is an example. This is why I was preferring a picture that's fully body, not like this. Okay, so this part is for the picture. So this tutorial will only be the basic steps. So I'm not going to focus on making the color scheme in the back perfect, but yeah. See, basically for the text is very easy. The text, you click on this text thing and then you click on this and change the text. If the text changes its font, then you will have to add a different font, which it does here. I used for this NGE, I think, something like that. So if you don't have NG, you have to load it. So first you go to Google, type in NG font, save it, and then install it on your laptop. And then once it's installed, you can add it. Actually, once you download it, you can actually upload it in this load font section. It will give you a position to load it. And then you have that font. So the best way to do it, and then you can just change the text with the things that are required. See, for the context is for the text. Okay, this is not design, this is content. We have three sections: powers, initiations, and what you will learn. They are shown on the Murti is on top, and you put a picture of the Murti here. And then you put whatever you will learn visually, you put here. And that is about it. You don't have to add much more. See, the timing is correct. Just the date you have to change to the correct date. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it gives some error like this. Don't worry. You cannot do much more about this. If you worry about all the errors that will give you, then you'll get stuck. So what you do, you just complete with it and move on. Complete with it and move on. That's my mantra with technology. Actually, what you can do, you want to reopen it. So some reason it will be moved to some side, you don't know where it is. Then you will just open it again. So open it again. If you have this kind of things happening, don't worry. Nisha also has it. So that means it's a common practice. Ah, okay, so now it's loading. Let's hope it's working. Aha, it's back. For some reason it got back. I don't know how it got back. But you see, this is something that is common, so don't worry about any technical issues. And I'm always here to help you and guide you. You just we'll have a daily session in the Zoom. That's all I can share. That's all I want to share. Nothing else. Okay. So that is all for that. So now it for some reason got this big and small. Don't worry, you can make it smaller and make this bigger. That's all. Oh, there's some thumbnail here. Okay, so then about text change, what I wanted to share. So you have the three sections, right? The powers, initiations, and what you will learn. The powers you put in the sheet, right? In the content sheet I shared. I will just open the content sheet. So I'm trying to find the content sheet. Mm. Oh yes, I think I need to go up. Okay, so this is okay. Okay, I don't know why, but it's not allowing me to share the content sheet. Share the content sheet. Share. Okay, so you see here the content sheet, right? So you see here the dates and all of that. Um, the powers don't always are in the same place. Sometimes it's in different column. You have to find out where they are. Sometimes it's different place, but basically now, usually the Murti is in the first, the column D, and then the initiations are usually in this column. The experience you'll have, so what you will learn essentially is in these columns, right? So for the powers, it depends. Here are the powers. So here, sometimes they edit here. Then you have to, so you have to read the content. You cannot just, blindly copy paste from each column. You have to read each content column, and then you'll be able to find, um, you'll be able to find, which is the power, which is the content itself. So yeah, so this is how you find it. So basically, start reading it, start familiarizing yourself with the content. Don't just blindly put something, because you have to understand what is inside. It's not just, it's not just you know things. They matter. They have specific places, and you need to understand what is the content and where it's placed. Okay, so that you can learn first, and that's how we do it. That's how it gets done essentially. If you have any questions, please ask me, but it's self-explanatory. Like I said, you have to read it. It's not something you can just blindly, okay, this is power, this is initiation, this is what you learn. No, you have to read it and understand, okay, this is what is going to happen today. What should I put there? What is the most important? Is the most interesting? And even in third eye powers, you can also segregate what is the most important power to put bigger. And on top of that, a very important part is the title. This title will be the most relevant content of the whole thing. So that will put the attention of the people who see it is the most important thing, the most important line. So you see what is the most relevant that I would put in big. So you see, raise above that and manifest well, uh, something like that. Actually, this is a good title, right? So see what is the best title and put it. So that is the context. And then the darshan of the Murti. If there's two Murtis, use the first Murti. Don't use three Murtis. Just use one, which is usually in the top, because there might be different Murtis, but we only, even if you see the darshan of Swamiji, they never put like darshan of this Murti, this Murti, this Murti, this Murti. They only have the main darshan uh, like that. So you put the main darshan. Okay, and then you put the in the back, you also put the picture of the main darshan. Means you Google it. Sometimes you'll not find it. Sometimes you have to get it from some other place, or you have to get it from a previous banner. Just let me know what is your experiences, but you have to really search for these Murti pictures. They will not necessarily be available in abundance. Okay, so and of course this part of the design is going to be through IA, and I've shared this in the advanced tutorial. So once you're ready to work on this, you just open the advanced tutorial and you learn it from there. I explained it there. Okay, and then, yeah, okay, so now it left me. See, some reason if you have errors in this program, it will beautifully show up. Sometimes you have to wait, sometimes you have to restart. So you can always save the file. You have to save it as a PSD file. Save as a PSD file, save as a PSD. That's about it. This is for the basic of the basics, right? The more advanced sections you can find in the advanced, tools. Um, yeah, I think. Yeah, see, what I wanted to share last time is the following. Okay, when you go in, see, once, for example, you have made this cutout, but the sides are not perfect, you have to work with the sides, you make this bigger, with a mask. So you see here the masks are here. So you just edit it. Like, see, black is removing, white is keeping. So you see this one, you can also change a place. What is in the front is the front, what is the back is the back, right? So you have to do accordingly. So you make it black. So black is removing. So you can start removing. You can change the opacity as well. Okay, it's not showing. So if it's not 100%, sometimes it will show you something wrong. Um, yeah, it will not show you completely, it will get removed for some reason. Actually, let me see. This will affect it. Okay, I'm actually focused on a different layer underneath. I'm not sure what is this layer, but I was focusing on removing that, which is something else. So if I just remove on this, then you see how it gets removed. And when you put 100% on, okay, sometimes it's not showing me because I'm sharing my screen, it's covering. And you will see it will get removed in a very more distinct kind of way. And then like that. So you see like that. And when you change the position to the other side, it gets removed in this kind of way. Or it gets added in this kind of way. See, that is how we do it. So when you make a cutout of the background and then this gets added, uh, there's some extra content here, like that you want to remove. You just, change the sliders to that place. And that's it. So you see how it's done. This is for the picture editing. Okay, so will be, I will not want to make these videos like an hour long because then you have to find where it is where. So I want to make these videos kind of shorter so it becomes clear in how to do things. So thank you so much for watching, Diana.